Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is going to be your December 2022 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We will start with the sound bowl just to cleanse the energy and tune in. And as you can see, I've changed the setup a bit, so I hope you don't mind seeing my face. Start off with the sound bowl, so if you'd like to take a breath in and exhale. Okay, Gemini, let us see what December has in store for you. So please do like this video if it does resonate, because it really helps my channel. And I will be doing a slightly different spread. We'll be cutting the deck and looking at 3 areas of your life in December. First, love, then health, then wealth. Okay, see what's coming up for you, Gemini. Oh, star wanted to jump out there. Okay. I feel like we need to take that one. Okay. In your love department, we have temptation. In health, we have the high priestess. In wealth, we have the sun. Ooh la la. Okay. Let's go a bit deep with my deck. Okay, under love and temptation, we have King of Swords. Under the High Priestess, we have the Devil. So we've got the Devil card twice now, okay? But I'm not worried about it. I'll explain why in a minute. Under the Sun card, we have the Hermit. In love, under the King of Swords, we've got the Four of Swords. Under the Devil in health, we have the Sun. So we've got the Sun twice and we've got the Devil twice. This is good energy, right? Under the Hermit, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Under the Four of Swords in love, we have the Ace of Swords. Under the Sun in health, we have the Tower. And then under the Seven of Pentacles in wealth, we have the Page of Cups. Very nice. Okay, so before I begin really and going into each element deeply, the temptation card, when we talk about this particular card, this is actually the Devil card for Colin Baron Reid, but it really talks about understanding where your attachments lie and seeing it almost for first with fresh eyes, seeing something that's a bit too much, too overbalanced, too kind of overstepping the mark, any energy that is at the extreme to almost a toxic level. Now we've actually got the Devil twice in the deck and the Sun twice, and they kind of bleed over. One happens in love, one happens in wealth, but they both bleed over into the health department, okay? So what I really love about this is that with this particular card, because it's the good tarot deck, it's not quite the Devil energy, it's more like recognizing where you need to release certain attachments. This with the Sun card is pretty much saying multiple times throughout your reading that you are, what is being illuminated to you in the month of December is any areas of your life where there's a codependency, where there's an attachment, where there's a strong pull of energy that's a bit gone overbalance, and you're starting to recognize that. So bringing illumination light to that is going to be very, very fruitful for you in December. Okay, I just needed to get that out the way. In love, we have King of Swords, a lot of sword energy. Okay, King of Swords, Four of Swords, Ace of Swords. So definitely you're starting to scrutinize a particular love situation and understand, it's like looking at the facts and the figures. You're looking at it with a fine tooth comb. This could either be a romantic partner, a loved one as it relates to family member or friends or even business partner, okay? But you're looking at something, you're scrutinizing something, and as you scrutinize and look into the area of where there has been an imbalance, then you can allow yourself, once you've brought that to light, then I see you doing some inner healing. And then with that healing and with taking the time to really process that in the mind space, you have this new perspective and almost an epiphany, almost an aha moment, because the Ace of Swords has the all-seeing eye at the base of the sword. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so definitely love is definitely kind of filling up your headspace in December. Right, let's look at this King of Swords. What are you scrutinizing? It feels like you are embracing this energy. Obviously, it would be your card anyway, because it is a sword energy, an air energy, Gemini. So what are you scrutinizing? What are you scrutinizing, please, in December? Page of Pentacles. You are scrutinizing an offer or a message of an offer. What else? It's like you're looking at someone, it's like someone's coming towards you with an offering. Page of Pentacles is something that is, you know, can turn into something, but it feels kind of mature because it's the page. Remember, it's non-gender specific, all right? So you're kind of looking at this pentacle that's being offered to you by someone who's either younger than you, but I would say kind of emotionally immature. It's like they do the right things. They know the theory of things and the practical things, but yeah, I don't know. What else do we have with the King of Swords, please? I mean, it could even be a child, but I'm not feeling that. Right, oh, we got a lot. We got Three of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. We've got Two of Swords, Page of Cups. And we've got two of Pentacles, and then we have that Ace of Swords again. Okay. So it feels to me like in December you have some sort of kind of gathering, some sort of party, get together with some friends, and there is someone who's either type of kind of, I would say either like a mother figure, but it's more in the sense that they're a very resourceful person, okay? They're the Queen of Pentacles. So there's someone who's coming towards you with an offer, but I feel like you're undecided because you've got both the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles coming up, which is that scrutinizing energy, that kind of weighing up. You're juggling the thought patterns. Okay, if I go this way, what does that mean? If I go that way, what does it mean? And you're trying to see it from a whole new level, from a new perspective. You're trying to look at it in the way of, for me, because we've got two pages, either this person has two children, or this situation, this offering comes with as a package deal, and that's what you're kind of weighing up. So even if it's an offer, even if it's exciting, you're kind of going, can I? You really are kind of taking a very intellectual standpoint on it. You're looking at the details of it rather than the kind of, you're not getting swayed and pulled around in the emotional body. And what I like about that being under the Temptation card is you are not allowing yourself to get pulled and sucked up into an emotional drama of things. You're taking a very kind of serious look at this offer that's coming in. So either this person has a couple of kids, or it comes as a package deal. But I'm feeling that it's even though this person's kind of resourceful, it's if you accept this into your life. So it could even be that someone's offering you because it's a page, just a small gesture, like just maybe a date, or if it's a family member, it's like a family member is is giving you something, but you it comes with a package. So say, for example, just as an example, you are needing somewhere to stay and someone says, oh, why don't you stay with us? You know, that would be an offering, right? But it comes with a package. And can you really deal with the package? It's that sort of energy, right? And then you're seeing it from a whole new light. But really and truly, I think you are trying to recognize areas in your life where you bit off more than you could chew. And that's why you're taking such a good hard look at this, because the temptation card sees where something becomes a bit toxic or a bit out of balance. So that's why you're taking a really close look at this. And you're definitely reaching a decision, because we've got that Ace of Swords. We'll get to that part. Okay, but throughout the situation, you've got a time and an opportunity to do a bit of healing, a bit of resting. So even if the example applied to you about, you know, somewhere to stay, it feels like you do have some protection, and you will have the opportunity to just kind of sift through this energy. I mean, it could even be someone inviting you. Yeah, I'm feeling the whole home thing, like someone inviting you to live with them. Okay, so that, take that as it resonates, you know. But it's yeah, it's a balancing act. I don't know if you're going to do it. Right, 4 of Swords, please. Thank you. Knight of Cups, and yeah, Knight of Cups and 8 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're now having a different offer. There's full of offers. This is now a separate offer with the Knight of Cups, who's offering you respite. Okay, a chance to heal, a chance to unwind, a chance to soothe the soul, because you felt very, up until now, trapped in a particular situation. Now, it could have something to do with an ex-partner, but it could be something where you felt completely bound and trapped. And this Knight of Cups is offering you an opportunity or space or time just to process things and come to grips with things. Now, this definitely feels like a separate offer, okay, to the offer with the package deal. And I would say that's quite a nice offer. But again, at the back of your mind, I feel like Gemini, feels like you've been through a situation recently where there's a heart connection, an emotional connection too, whereby you felt trapped in the situation, and so now and it was too difficult to get out of it, you know. And now that perhaps you're out of it, anything new that comes in, or even a return from someone from the past, it's really causing you to be very careful about how it could not get out of control, but how you can get sort of sucked into a situation. Okay, so I feel like that's the sort of stage that you're at now. In one aspect, you need to heal from that, and another aspect, so it's almost like you're getting all the offers, all the temptations, right, to see, have you learned your lesson? And the lesson may be what the Ace of Swords tells us, but the lesson is understanding balance in all things, which is difficult, because I mean, we want to have fun all the time. We want to have a good time all the time, right? Let's see what the Ace of Swords brings us. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please, for Gemini? Options. There we go. Okay, so this idea of feeling kind of trapped and balanced and bound, because the Temptation card, which is the kind of Devil card, is that suppressive energy. It keeps you tied down, okay? And that's the thing that you really are recognizing, what you need to release in your life in certain relationships. But I'm seeing now where in the past you felt completely trapped in a situation, and that's why the offers that do come in, be they current or from previous returns, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna tread very carefully here. I'm gonna really kind of look at all the details. And then as you heal, because I do feel another offer is coming in to give you the opportunity just to take some time out. Maybe you go on holiday, maybe you just allow yourself, you know, the 3 days off, you know. Could be your boss sort of saying, you know, let's take a couple of days off, just just get some rest. You're not well at the moment, because our defenses usually go down when we're stressed out, and then our immune system kind of plays up, and we tend to get a little bit poorly. So you're sort of needing to rest that kind of confined energy. You're needing to rest and release that. And by the end of the month, you're starting to see a very clearer picture. You're starting to see that, no, I'm not, the new perspective that you have, that aha moment is, I am not trapped. In fact, I trap myself if I put the blindfold on to my experiences and always feel like I'm not a slave to others, but trying to please other people. And what you're recognizing now is, aha, I actually have more options available to me than I realize. I have plenty of choices. Now, this could be in the case if you have had a breakup from somebody, and now you're coming to terms with, oh my God, actually I have the world at my fingertips. I can put my heart and energy into anything I like. And this thought of feeling trapped is actually a little bit of a self-sabotage, and I could actually release those chains myself. And why didn't I do it before? Okay, so that's what I'm getting with that for December for you. So you do reach that aha moment, but you do have a couple of offers, 2 different offers coming in. The one for some rest and relaxation, even if it is with a family member, and sometimes you'd be like, oh God, really, do I have to? Especially as we move into the festive season or December season, maybe, people get triggered. But I think it'd be really good for you. I think it'd be really good for you, because then you start to kind of go, oh, okay. Because the people who really have your back, the people who really love you unconditionally, just want you to be happy. And yes, they will have idiosyncrasies and trigger points, and you as well. But usually the people who are in our soul tribe, they want us to be free, okay? And this is what you're recognizing by the end of the month, particularly because we're starting a new year, and usually with that comes a rejuvenated energy to kind of go, okay, well, what is the new year going to bring me? Okay, so but it is feeling a very kind of heavy-headed energy there. Now we move on to health. And it feels like this energy is it's impacting your health. But we have 3 major arcanas. So definitely in the health department, this is massive. But again, it feels kind of head-wise, intuitive-wise, because we've got that high priestess, okay? This feeling of being trapped, like I was saying, you have a look at this version of the devil. The man is caught in the box, okay, suppressed by the fat cat. And he's concerned, he was focused on the trophy, but he's so confined, he doesn't recognize that there's a key over there by his feet that could actually open the door and he could leave, okay? So the entrapment is actually, it's actually an illusion, because if he could climb outside the box, think outside the box, he'd be able to free himself. And that's the illumination that's coming on in. We've got some heightened moments here and perhaps some excitement. And then we have this tower moment. So it's almost like a paradigm shift in terms of your reality, in terms of how you see things, how you experience things through the mind. And there's something definitely coming to light. It's very like energetic. But let's have a look. Devil card, please. Can we clarify the devil card for Gemini? No, not those ones. Okay. Clarify the devil card, please. Five of Wands. Yeah. This is talking about internal conflict. It could also be feeling like, so I'm really sensing that you have been bound by this internal conflict of who to please, who to keep happy, right? On the other side, we've also got the situation where I do feel like it's happening internally, but I also feel like it's happening outside of yourself as well, the people around you. It's like everyone wants a piece of you, but they actually want a piece of you to do something for them. And it's like everyone wants you on their side, and you're kind of feeling a little bit kind of stuck in the middle. That's the energy I'm getting. But it's causing, in terms of health, it's causing a bit of internal conflict as well, because you don't know which way to go. Like, who do you please? Who do you please? Well, you please yourself. That's who you please. But let's get the sun. Why is the sun card here, please? Can we clarify the sun card? Thank you. Page of Wands and the Magician. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you're starting to recognize now it comes to light. And this Page of Wands could be connected to this Page of Cups here in your wealth department. But I'm seeing some, again, it feels like you caught it up from the skies. You see how the magician holds a hand up to the sky and implements it, pulls it down to earth, right? With the High Priestess, okay, she's the ethereal being. She knows all the secrets of the universe, but she's not going to tell you everything. She's only going to tell you what you ask for, okay? But she speaks all the time. And if you tune in, you can hear her speak, right? I'm putting a very kind of flowery picture on it, but that's the kind of energy. Feels to me like you're gaining the wisdom, you're pulling from the sky, from the High Priestess down into earth. What is this thing that I need to know? Okay. And with the Sun card, it brings the illumination. So to get the High Priestess with the Sun is basically saying information is being brought to you. But you're pulling it in. You've got the manifestation tools, you've got the creative tools to pull that in. And what you're trying to work out, what you're trying to find is, what is this, I'm feeling, because Page of Wands is that like messenger. So it's almost like, because it's a wands is fire. Fire is spirit, your sense of spirit. So it feels to me like you've got some sort of a spirit guide or like past on loved one that's coming through for you. But what they're doing is they're activating your own sense of excitement again in your heart. Not in your heart really, but in your solar plexus, in your drive, in your, this is what I'm doing. You know, if you now think back, Gemini, when was the last time that you felt excited to the degree where you might have even had butterflies in the stomach? It's probably been a very, very, very long time, because you've just like closed down. What's happening here is, as you recognize the areas of where you feel conflicted about who to appease, you suddenly pull in the energy from above, right? Connect with your own sense of spirit, and I feel like it's like kind of exciting for you. So in terms of health, we're going to look at Tower in a moment, but in terms of health, this feels very kind of spiritual health that we're talking about here, okay? Because your mind, your headspace is kind of done in, right? You've done a lot now, like your head is over and done with. So now you need to access higher understanding, higher levels of learning and illumination that is separate to the logical mind, okay? And what that is for you this month is your spiritual connection, okay? And you're pulling it in. Let's look at the Tower, please. Can we clarify the Tower, please, for Gemini? Knight of Swords. Okay, so some news comes rushing in that you didn't... Oh. Hang on. What else do we have, please? Nine of Wands and Eight of Cups. There we go. This seems to me, because we were talking about the health now, it seems to me like you're going to get quite a big surprise, and not a great one, I would say that. There's communication rushing in. Now, it could be from, I guess, to do with wands. We're shifting now in the health department. We've moved you're in your love department, you've been in the head, okay? It's the wrong place to be, but it's good for you because you needed to sort of really suss it out. Then we move into the health department, and we're sort of activating that sense of spirit within you, connections, and then news comes rushing in about something that is that makes you feel a bit sort of haggard and worn and like at the end of your tether. The Nine of Wands, I don't know if I showed you this, together with that Eight of Cups. okay? The news that comes in makes you feel so worn out and so battered and bruised that you are now ready to walk away. So this feels together, it could be something to do with work or something to do with love. Obviously, everything kind of blends in and melds in our lives, but we're sort of trying to categorize here. There's something that's come through where you need to sort of walk away. And what you're walking away is this sense of, I feel, appeasing others, because it's about the wands again. So you've now reached that point where it's almost, if I give you an example, moving from the space of like being so trapped of people pleasing every time, and then all of a sudden your own sense of spirit gets ignited, and that's a really lovely feeling, and that's exciting, and it's illuminating. As it does so, when you reach that point, it's like someone comes in with loads of communication, basically trying to suck more out of you, and you're recognizing, no, I can't give you all my spirit now. I need to keep some for me. So I'm going to say goodbye to you, because I need to walk towards my own sense of fulfillment. So the shift that is happening, and it's all energetic. It's not kind of so in your face. It's really kind of working with the energies, working with your drive. And it's not even working with the heart space. It's working with your energy, your sense of drive, connected to the higher self, connected to your intuition, which is larger than the head space. Okay. So the shift that's happening for you is this turn between feeling trapped in that bubble into kind of going, oh wow, this is how I feel. Okay, I feel a bit excited about this now. Oh, I forgot what it was like to actually be true to me and what my calling was pulling me to do. And then it's almost like the universe sort of tests you and kind of go, yeah, but have you really learned? And then someone wants a piece of your action. Someone wants to pull and suck you more dry, and wants more of you, Gemini, because you're so knowledgeable, you're so exciting, you're so like, you manage to juggle a lot, and they know that, Gemini will do it. If you ask Gemini, they have the knowledge, they know, they have the expertise, and then you say, no, I'm putting my foot down, no. So this is, for you, December marks quite a huge transition for you in terms of standing back in your sense of spirit and coming back to you, okay? And noticing now, even though it might be quite forceful, because the energy I'm getting with the Tower and the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is a very forceful energy, right? The Tower is also a bit of a shock to the system. So I feel like it's going to be a tower for other people too. And you might even surprise yourself by your reactions. So people around you are going to be a little bit surprised that Gemini said no, and I feel like you're going to be surprised as well. And you're choosing now your own path. You're kind of going, no. I've recognized in December that all this BS from other people is just wearing me down. I'm not any better off, because I just feel pulled in all these different directions, and I've forgotten what's actually true to me, and not in the head space, not in the heart space, but in my sense of spirit. Okay. And then when this news comes rushing in, you're so dog-tired, you're at the end of your tether, and it's almost like, you know what? No, I'm bruised, I'm battered. I need time for me to sort myself out. So you can go do your own thing. I'm going to do me. And so it's affecting you really in your spirit. So I really like that transition for you. Okay, moving into your wealth though, looks pretty good. We got the Sun card, which is the most positive card in the deck, talking about abundance, prosperity, illumination, of course, a spring in your step, all of that jazz. Then we've got the Hermit with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So again, we're looking at the illusion now, and you're doing some soul searching, because it's like you're shifting, because everything obviously all blends into one. All of these things are happening at different kind of waves throughout the month. With this energy of kind of feeling trapped and kind of people pleasing, you're starting to do the internal work with the Hermit, and you're taking a good hard look at your sense of wealth. What does wealth mean to you? What is your sense of prosperity? Now, when we talk about wealth, we can talk about finances, your property, the work that you do, okay? And you're starting to look at, and you're also trying to suss out, okay, well, what am I investing my energies in? Does it pay off? Do I reap the rewards of the harvest? But then we've got the Page of Cups, which is some lovely news coming in for you. So let us take this a bit deeper. Why is the Hermit here, please, for Gemini? Thank you. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Fool. Love it. Okay, so we've got some sort of successive action coming in as relates to work. There's a lot of backwards and forwards, a lot of high energy used up. It's very fast paced, it's very exciting, it's very victorious, but you can't quite suss it out. You don't really know, and it's not like it's an opportunity as such. It's just that things have kind of stepped up a bit, okay? But now it's going to lead into a Fool. The Fool card talks about a brand new venture in life, taking a leap of faith. But we've got the Moon right in the middle. Now the Moon basically casts an illusion over the situation. It's not so clear cut. And maybe that's the thing that's coming to light. That's why you're taking the time to look at it. So as a result of previous efforts to do with work or finance or project that you're working on, even if you're retired, it could be a hobby of sorts, but things are taking momentum. Things are starting to happen very, very fast. And now you're trying to work out, should I take this to the next level? And the next level would be something that it would be taking what you have, but in a whole new paradigm, a whole new way. It's like, it's not the development of what you've got, it's like taking it to a whole new level. The Fool. And this is the thing that you're trying to suss out for yourself in December. But you're trying to be very careful because you've got a lot of thinking energy. I mean, the Hermit with that King of Swords there. But now you're taking it with regards to that spirit sense as well. And you're trying to work out, well, what is there an illusion? Is this actually a new beginning, or isn't it? Da 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 da. Okay. But with it all being under the Sun card, I would say with the Sun and the Fool just turning up, that would be quite favorable for you. So, Seven of Pentacles, you're sussing out, you're reaping the rewards of the harvest. It's almost like kind of looking at, okay, I gained X amount from these endeavors that I did. How can I invest that return? How can I plow it back into the earth? You see, the fairy, I'm not really a fairy person, but there's lots of people who do connect with fairies and elementals. So I had to add one in my deck. But she has, she's standing in front of a tree, and inside her is a tree, inside her body, okay, because she's elemental. And she's taking the seed from the orange and placing it back into her body. So there's this kind of ever-growing kind of cycle of life that happens externally and internally. And she's trying to figure out, can I eat my produce? Okay, when I produce something, when I create something in the world, do I get the equal return to invest it back in and keep the cycle going? Let's clarify that for you. And that's what you're trying to work out with that Fool card, with that Hermit card. Okay, if I take this to the next level, how much does it require? How much energy do I need to put in? How much money do I need to put in it? It could even be home, like how much can it be implemented into the ground? That's what you're trying to suss out as well. But let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Thank you. Four of Wands. I would say very lucrative for you. I think that this would be a very good endeavor, taking your project or your work to a different level, taking your resources to a new, and it would be something new that you've not done before, because it's not an ace, it's a Fool. This is brand new, and it does have kind of risk attached, because it feels like you're a bit of a novice in the situation. But if you leap, the universe will catch you. The Seven of Pentacles, you are recognizing that actually you can. You've got something solid. It can stand the test of time with those Four of Wands. It could maybe even enable you a little bit left over to go on holiday, or to make a high level commitment, whatever the case may be. But it feels to me that would be lucrative for you, be very beneficial for you to continue that cycle. Page of Cups, please. Thank you. Whoa, loads of cards. We've got King of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Three of Swords and Six of Pentacles. Okay, so news that's coming in feels to me like it's coming from somebody. Well, obviously it's coming from somebody else. Ha ha ha. But this is, I feel like it's different from this energy over here. Someone, it's not necessarily a father figure, although it could be, but it's someone who's very kind of a mature person, who's very caring, very thoughtful, good listener, quite wise, okay? A kind of old soul, but sensitive deep down. They're coming forward with an offer for you. And this feels like it's connected to the Fool here, okay? And it's saying this is the offer, the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be slow going because of that Knight of Pentacles. It's like they say, listen, Gemini, I've got this idea. I can see how successful you have been in the past with certain things, but is it really paying you off what you really put in? Okay. So here's an offer. I've got this idea. Here's this offer. I will put up the capital, or I will support you in this, be a mentor in this. And here's the pentacle, and I've got my connections, and together we can, I can support you. I can be a silent partner in this. And because I think you've got what it takes, and I think that you'll benefit, you will receive more out of it than what you have been up until now. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? There may be a little bit of negotiation, okay, because we've got the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords, because so it feels like there could be some negotiation happening where you're like, yes, but King of Cups, I still need to make sure that I cover my bills. I need to be sure that I have some time for my personal health, because I know that people take, sort of drain me of all my energy. So I know that I'm prepared to do it, but actually, you know what? I'm in a healing phase at the moment, so I'm happy to do this, but I just need a bit of time, like a week, just to heal and sort myself out. And then we go into the Six of Pentacles, okay, that equal give and take, okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying negotiation is because one person is getting more than the other. So that's why at first you might feel, is the King of Cups taking the piss, by offering me something, but I need more. But I would say once you talk it through, I feel like you're going to come to a nice understanding and a good understanding. So you obviously have to stand up for yourself in that respect, but not in a horrible way. Just kind of going, I know where I've been stabbed in the heart before. So I am going to, these are my conditions, I know what I bring to the table. So I can do it on this level, but I can't do what you've offered. So I think the offer is very good, very promising, and I feel like you're going to reach some sort of negotiation. As it relates to money, it's the monetary return, but a pentacle stands the test of time. So it's really nice. It's very exciting. So let me know in the comments box what this is actually all about, because it sounds like a new endeavor. It's taking your skill set, taking on a whole new level. You've got the support 100%, got the prosperity 100%. You just need to kind of negotiate the finer details of it. Right. We're going to end this reading with an oracle card before I go on to the extended, which I will explain in a minute. Okay. What does Gemini need to know for December 2022 for their highest good, please? What does Gemini need to know, please, for their highest? Whoa, no, that's too many. Okay. What does Gemini need to know, please, for their highest good? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. So this is really coming in because it feels like other people, you have been supporting so many other people, and in December marks that aha moment, okay, that illumination from that. So now that you step into your own truth, okay, well, hang on, what is it, where do I feel invigorated and excited about things? as you move into that energy, Spirit is basically saying, trust that, number one. And secondly, trust this new opportunity, this new leap of faith as it relates to your wealth, okay? Because you've got the Ace of Swords with that Seven of Cups, remember? So you're starting to recognize you do have freedom. There are options available to you. So why not take a leap of faith? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. So even though sometimes we consider the risks within the situation, sometimes to do with love as well, as you're scrutinizing the package deal. So it's about actually thinking in the glasses are full rather than the glass half empty, thinking more positively. So Spirit is saying, be more positive in what you feel called to do, because that is the right path for you. That's the perfect path for you. Trusting in yourself to do so. And I feel like you're going to be picking up on those energies anyway in the health department, but it's in terms of spiritual health. So that's all I've got for you, Gemini. I'm going to be moving on to the extended reading now. So if this does resonate with you, you can click on the description box below to the Patreon page to watch your extension. I will be looking more at this offer that's coming in. The first offer that I was talking about, that offer of love, really. I'm going to be finding out what would be the outcome if you were to take that. I'm going to get some more advice from Spirit with regards to health. And I'm going to see how, even though this opportunity could be very lucrative, it could be quite slow. So I want to get some messages from Spirit for your best application moving forward with regards to this new beginning. Okay, so if you did like this video, please do like, subscribe, comment, share. It really helps my channel. And for personal readings, you can check out my website, loveitallmore.com. Otherwise, I will see you next year and have a good festive season. Take care. Bye.